Japan, a country rich in tradition and culture, is not only famous for its gentle and beautiful girls but also the cradle of one of the largest fishing industries in the world. Since ancient times, fishing has been closely associated with the lives of the people here. The image of fishermen steadfastly on boats overcoming the waves, exploiting rich marine resources, has become an indispensable symbol of Japan. The seas surrounding Japan not only provide abundant seafood but are also where generations of Japanese fishermen have passed on their experience and fishing secrets for centuries. From the famous tuna fishing to traditional methods such as catching giant squid, fishing is not only an important source of income but also a source of pride for Japan. Beautiful Japanese girls, whether modern or traditional, always show a characteristic charm and gentleness. They are also the ones who play an important role in preserving and developing the marine culture, often appearing in coastal festivals to honor the fishing profession. From small fishing villages to large coastal cities, they are not only symbols of charm but also factors contributing to the development of the Japanese seafood industry. With the combination of human beauty and the wealth of the sea, Japan is not only a place of industrial development but also a land rich in culture. History and nature. Yellowtail, also known as hamachi, or buri depending on size and age, is one of the most important and valuable fish in Japanese cuisine and seafood. This fish belongs to the family Carangidae and often lives in the coastal waters of Japan. Hamachi is not only known for its special flavor, but also plays a key role in traditional Japanese dishes, especially sashimi and sushi. Yellowtail has a long, strong body, shiny metallic color, and especially a bright, prominent yellow tail. They usually live in deep, cold seas, but can move along warm water currents. This fish is highly adaptable, making it relatively easy to farm and catch, suitable for large domestic consumption and export demand. An interesting thing about yellowtail is that their names change according to each stage of their life cycle. When they are young, they are called anada. From 30 to 40 centimeters they are called hamachi. And when they reach a larger size, over 80 centimeters, they will be called buri. This change in name reflects the cultural importance of the fish in Japanese cuisine, and how the Japanese people value the stages of fish development. Hamachi is one of the most popular fish for sashimi and sushi thanks to its soft, sweet flesh and delicious fatty layer. Yellowtail is often processed into thin, fresh slices, combined with soy sauce and wasabi, creating a pure, delicate flavor. In particular, larger fish, buri, often have firmer, less fatty meat, suitable for grilled or hot pot dishes, bringing a diverse experience to diners. Yellowtail is not only caught in the wild but also farmed on a large scale in Japan. Hamachi farming techniques have developed strongly over the years, ensuring stable and high-quality output for domestic and foreign markets. Japanese fishermen often use sustainable fishing methods such as purse seine or longline, helping to protect marine resources and maintain ecological balance. The yellowtail farming and fishing industry contributes greatly to Japan's seafood economy. Hamachi fish is not only consumed domestically but also exported to many countries, especially the US and Asian countries. The demand for hamachi fish is increasing not only because of its quality but also because of the trust in the safe and sustainable farming process in Japan. In addition to its culinary and economic value, yellowtail fish also has a special meaning in Japanese culture. Buri often appears in dishes during the New Year holidays and is considered a symbol of luck. Success and prosperity. The Japanese believe that eating buri at the beginning of the new year will bring a good and happy start to the whole year. Yellowtail fish. From the fresh hamachi on the dining table to the important role in the seafood economy, is truly an indispensable symbol of Japan. This fish not only reflects the abundance of the sea but also demonstrates the art of sustainable fishing and farming of Japanese fishermen, contributing to the glory of the cuisine and culture here. Yellowtail, hamachi or yellowtail, fishing at sea is an important part of the Japanese fishing industry. With the sustainable development of the marine fishing industry, yellowtail has become a fish with great commercial value, not only for the domestic market but also for the international market. Yellowtail is commonly found in coastal waters of Japan, mainly in warm seas such as the Seto Inland Sea and the Pacific coast. They prefer to live in moderately deep waters and often migrate seasonally. Depending on the water temperature, the southwestern waters of Japan, including Kyushu Island and surrounding areas, are where the largest production of yellowtail is produced. In addition to Japan, yellowtail is also caught in the waters off Korea, Taiwan, and some other areas in the Pacific Ocean. However, Japan remains the main and best quality supplier of this fish thanks to advanced fishing techniques and effective preservation. Yellowtail fishing at sea is often done using a variety of methods, from wild capture to aquaculture. Here are some common techniques used to catch this fish. Sen fishing. This is one of the most common methods for catching yellowtail. A purse seine is used to encircle a school of fish as they swim in large groups. Once encircled, the net is pulled back from the bottom, creating a large bag that holds the fish. This method is very effective when the fish move in schools and is often used during the yellowtail migration season. Longline fishing. Another commonly used method is longline fishing. A long main line is dropped into the sea, with several smaller hooks attached to it with bait. Longline helps target larger individuals, especially when yellowtail are adults. This method has the advantage of causing less damage to the surrounding environment than other methods. Gill netting. A gill net is a special type of net that is suspended in the water, allowing fish to swim in but not escape. This method is often used to catch medium and large yellowtail. However, gill nets need to be carefully controlled to avoid catching other species and ensure sustainable fishing. Handline fishing. In some areas, fishermen still maintain manual fishing methods, especially for large yellowtail individuals. This method requires high skills, and is often used to catch high-value fish for the sashimi market. After catching, preserving yellowtail is an important factor in maintaining product quality. On modern fishing vessels, fish are often iced immediately after catching to keep the fish meat fresh. Some vessels are also equipped with rapid cooling or freezing systems to ensure maximum freshness when returning to port. This preservation helps yellowtail meet export standards, especially for the US, European and other Asian markets. In addition to wild capture, yellowtail is also farmed on a large scale in Japan. Hamachi farming techniques are highly developed, with large ponds at sea or in offshore floating cages. Fish are raised in an environment with strict control over water temperature, food and living conditions, to produce fish of the highest quality. Aquaculture not only helps ensure a stable supply but also reduces pressure on wild fish exploitation. Contributing to the protection of the marine environment and the sustainability of the ecosystem. Japan is a pioneer in promoting sustainability in the fishing industry. Strict regulations on catch quantity, season and fishing area are implemented to protect yellowtail resources. This strict management helps maintain the balance of fish populations and ensures that the fishing industry can develop sustainably without harming the environment. Yellowtail fishing is an important part of the Japanese seafood industry, not only providing a valuable food source for the domestic market but also exporting to all over the world. With sustainable and advanced fishing methods, Japan has continued to maintain its reputation as a leading country in the quality of yellowtail. Yellowtail not only plays an important role in Japanese cuisine but also contributes significantly to the economic development of this country. Thanks to the high demand from sushi and sashimi restaurants at home and abroad, yellowtail has become one of the main products of the Japanese seafood industry. In Japan, the market for yellowtail consumption is very diverse, from large supermarkets to high-end restaurants. This fish is often favored in luxurious meals, and is an indispensable dish in important events. Especially during Tet or traditional festivals. Providing high-quality yellowtail to the market has created jobs for thousands of fishermen and workers in the seafood industry. In addition to the domestic market, Japan also exports yellowtail to many countries around the world. The main consumer markets are Asian countries such as Korea, China, and Southeast Asian countries. As well as major markets in North America and Europe. Japanese yellowtail exports are famous for their superior quality thanks to strict fishing, preservation and farming processes. Although yellowtail brings great economic value, the exploitation of this fish also faces many challenges. One of the main problems is the decline of natural fish stocks due to overfishing in some areas. This requires strict management and control from the Japanese government and international organizations to protect this resource. In addition, climate change and warming oceans also affect the migration and reproduction of yellowtail. Changes in water temperature can change fish populations. making fishing more difficult. To cope with these challenges, Japan has invested in aquaculture technology, thereby reducing its dependence on natural fish resources. The yellowtail fishing industry in Japan is constantly improving and applying modern technology to optimize the catching and preservation process. Modern fishing vessels are equipped with remote monitoring systems, helping fishermen accurately identify migrating fish schools. This helps minimize fishing time and maximize output without harming the environment. In addition, onboard preservation systems are increasingly advanced, with modern freezer compartments capable of rapid cooling. This helps to preserve the taste and freshness of the fish immediately after catching. Ensuring the highest quality of the product when it reaches consumers. In addition, automatic monitoring systems are also used to control the preservation process, ensuring that the fish is always at the best temperature conditions. Looking to the future, the yellowtail fishing industry in Japan will continue to grow strongly, with a combination of traditional techniques and modern technology. The Japanese government has introduced policies to support sustainable fisheries, while promoting the expansion of yellowtail farming to meet the growing demand of the international market. Environmental protection organizations and the Japanese fishing industry are also working together to find sustainable solutions to minimize the impact of fishing on the marine ecosystem. This includes strictly controlling the number of fish caught. Protecting breeding areas, and applying environmentally friendly farming technologies. In summary, the exploitation of yellowtail at sea is an important industry, not only providing a rich food source for Japanese cuisine but also contributing to the development of the marine economy. With a focus on sustainable development, Japan is moving towards a future where yellowtail is not only a symbol of prosperity but also a testament to the balance between economy and environment. Yellowtail farming, a sustainable way for the future. In the context of wild yellowtail resources being increasingly pressured by overexploitation and climate change, yellowtail farming is becoming a sustainable and rapidly growing industry in Japan. Fish farming helps ensure a stable supply, reduce the burden on wild fish populations and meet the growing demand from domestic and international markets. Japan has invested heavily in modern yellowtail farming methods, mainly in offshore floating cages and coastal ponds. Yellowtail farms use a solidly designed floating cage system that allows the fish to swim freely in a natural environment while still being strictly controlled in terms of feed and water quality. This system helps ensure healthy fish growth and high meat quality. During the farming process, advanced technologies such as automatic water sensor systems and remote monitoring technology are used to continuously monitor the temperature, pH and dissolved oxygen in the water. This helps to promptly adjust the farming conditions to suit each stage of the fish's development.
に使われる餌は
In addition, Yellowtail farms also focus on using nutritious feed that does not contain toxic chemicals. To ensure the quality of the fish meets strict food safety and hygiene standards. Economic impact of yellowtail farming. Yellowtail farming in Japan not only helps reduce the pressure on natural exploitation but also creates jobs for thousands of coastal residents. Yellowtail farms are not only developing domestically but also expanding to neighboring countries. With the goal of exporting high-quality products to the world, the increasing production of farmed fish has well met domestic consumption demand, especially during peak seasons such as festivals and Tet. In addition, the export of farmed yellowtail has become an important source of income. Making Japan one of the leading countries supplying yellowtail in the world. Despite the many benefits, yellowtail farming also faces many challenges. One of the major problems is water pollution due to the accumulation of leftover food and fish waste. This can lead to excessive growth of harmful algae, affecting the surrounding natural marine ecosystem. To cope with this problem, aquaculture farms have adopted strict environmental control measures, including the use of environmentally friendly feeds and strict control of the amount of feed provided to the fish. In addition, the use of water circulation technology and biofiltration systems helps clean the water in the cages, ensuring a good living environment for the fish and minimizing negative impacts on the surrounding environment. With the development of technology and the focus on sustainability, the prospects for yellowtail aquaculture in Japan are bright. Scientists and aquaculture experts are constantly researching new methods to improve farming efficiency and minimize environmental impacts. A notable trend is the application of advanced biotechnology to improve fish health and growth rates. This includes the development of yellowtail varieties that are more resistant to disease and grow faster under farming conditions. In addition, the combination of fish farming and the use of renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar power, is also a potential direction in reducing environmental impacts and increasing the sustainability of the fisheries industry. The yellowtail fishing and aquaculture industry in Japan is an important part of the country's marine economy. By combining traditional fishing methods, advanced technology and a commitment to sustainability, Japan has built a strong and environmentally responsible fisheries industry. Yellowtail, long a symbol of Japanese culinary sophistication, will continue to play an important role in the culture and economy of the land of the rising sun.